Hello, everyone. My name is Samantha. This is the day of the week. Welcome. I'm so excited to see all of you. It's good to have you here joining with us. So, a couple of things I want to go over is again, this is the day of the week. This is an interactive live stream. So, please feel free to say hi, ask questions, leave a comment. And I will get to those. But we are going to be covering lots of important things today. May is National Mental Health Awareness Month. And the day of the week that we are actually talking about fits perfectly with that. But before we get into that, I do want to remind everyone that if you comment or when you comment, this is public, this is Facebook. So keep in mind that those questions are not going to be confidential. This is not in any way therapeutic. So if that is something that you are interested in or are looking for, you can give us a call. CAPS is still seeing clients online. All you have to do is give us a call to set up an appointment. Our phone number is 316-978-4792. All right. So again, this is the day of the week. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. I wanted to utilize today to spend time, having the opportunity to start and continue the conversation that CAPS has been having in regards to, promoting mental health awareness, supporting shockers, even from afar and in a physically distant manner, and allowing each other, the opportunity to learn more and to, better engage, to lessen and reduce the stigma that, often comes with discussing mental health and getting treatment. The more that we talk about it, the more we talk about it, the more likely individuals are probably going to go seek help. We know through research that the best way to do that is to just openly talk about it. And I want to promote the hashtag that CAPS has started to initiate, and that is hashtag not alone. Throughout the month of May, we are encouraging shockers to wear their suspender t-shirts if you have one, and to post a picture of yourself, reaching out to other shockers, letting them know that they are hashtag not alone and that you support mental well-being as well. So I do want to, reiterate the statistics. We've mentioned this before in our live streams, and that is that 1 in 5 U.S. adults live with a mental illness. And that's, if you think about how many people that you have in your life, 1 in 5, I mean, that reaches a wide range of individuals. And so that right there, I think let's, it puts in perspective for me of how many people really are struggling, navigating, and learning to manage life with, these very real, difficult symptoms sometimes. And, these issues that we have, these struggles that we all face, they can come from a variety of things, whether that's, stress from work, losing our jobs, not knowing when we're going to be able to come back to work, losing a loved one, not being able to spend the time that we want with those individuals in the way that we assumed that we would be. Larger scale things like trauma, going through divorce, this pandemic in general, all of these things are difficulties that we all are impacted by in some way. And so these absolutely can take a toll on our mental well-being. So Silence the Shame Day, it occurred, I believe, last week, towards the beginning of the month of May and Mental Health Awareness Month. And you can, Google the hashtag Silence the Shame. and really see how this got started. It's actually much more than just a hashtag. It's become a movement. I believe it's actually, run by a nonprofit organization. And if you use that hashtag silence the shame, it's really meant to promote, how are you fighting the stigma and how are you doing your part in silencing that shame. I encourage you to Google that hashtag, and you will likely see other people sharing their stories through their own mental health journeys, because we all have one. And I think it's really important for us to, use that hashtag, look up those things, because when we, like I said, when we start those conversations, when we talk about that more openly without judgment, it, paves the way for other people, and we get to learn and see that, mental illness and just struggles with our mental well-being occurs with everyone, and it can be a result from numerous things. I also want to, mention that it's still very difficult sometimes to talk about our mental struggles, because of the stigma. Many of us maybe are scared or worried about the consequences of doing so. But again, we know that talking about it is important and helpful, and that alone helps fight that stigma and reduce it. So I know one of the things that I myself have been really trying to do has been changing my language, monitoring the things that I say to help fight that stigma, because, what we say and how we communicate, our words are powerful. Talking about mental illness and mental well-being is really important. And it's important to, correct our own language that we use, because I think many of us grew up in a culture that really, fueled that stigma. Certain phrases can be really harmful and, continue to perpetuate that same type of stigma. I remember seeing t-shirts that had phrases about being OCD or being bipolar, when, that's an inappropriate demonstration, belittling perhaps that disorder. So, myself, I like to try my best to monitor the certain words that I use, such as, it's a really easy one that, can roll off the tongue really easy, but, calling people or things crazy, using words like psycho or insane, those can actually be really impactful for some individuals who, perhaps have been labeled that, who really do struggle with their mental well-being daily. So I myself really try to be mindful of the words that I use, because you never know who you're around that might be, offensive to them. Words like phrases. Growing up, I used to hear the phrase a lot, like, "Oh my God, I'm going to kill myself." When in fact, we were just dramatic and, silly or stupid. But, when you think back and look at that, that's a really big phrase that we really shouldn't take lightly. So I think it's really important to be mindful of, the words that we use. Like I said, the statistics is 1 in 5 individuals are currently living with a mental illness. So I think it's definitely important to keep that in mind and be mindful that everyone around us is carrying their own baggage, learning to hold that baggage and navigate life with it. So I really want to encourage you to write a post using the hashtag silence the shame. That can be as personal as you want it to be. That can be you sharing your story, if that's something that you would like to do. Maybe it's something as simple as letting us know that you support mental well-being and are excited about Mental Health Awareness Month. Share your suspenders t-shirts online with us. You can use the hashtag silence the shame. You can use the hashtag not alone. And please use our, tag us at Shockers Caps. And we also have our general hashtag WSU, we support you. We really want you all to know that CAPS is still here for you. And we want you to let us know that you also support mental well-being and CAPS as well. So a couple of things that I want to leave you with. I'll go ahead and put up these resources for you. I want to remind everyone that's watching, if you are a WSU student, CAPS is still here, and you can absolutely give us a call to schedule an appointment if you feel that additional support is necessary for you. That phone number is 316-978-4792. And then up here, we also have the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. And if talking on the phone is not applicable to you, or you're not able to do so, then you can also use the text line. All you have to do is text home to the number 741-741. It has been wonderful talking with you all. I'm not seeing any questions, so I will leave you with that. Take care of yourself, Shockers. Take care of each other. I will see you soon. Bye.